Welcome back to another episode of What the Life. My name is Nigel, and together with me I have Ija.
Hey. Okay, so in this episode with Damion is where Damion shares about his views and thoughts on what happens if your children is homosexual.
Okay, moving on to the next question. This question is for Nigel. Okay, so I just want to ask, right, with Damien's presence here, how will you react if your son comes and tell you he's gay?
If my son tells me he's gay.
Yeah, so like you have a family, you have a nice wife, you have one daughter, one son. Your son is the elder one. He comes to you and say, "Pa, I'm gay. I like guys."
And he's also my elder son.
He's your eldest son.
Or maybe only son, I don't know.
Okay, yeah. He's your eldest and only son.
Wow.
Jang.
Let's think about it. Okay, like I mean it's very easy to just say like you want to be accepting of your son, right? It's very easy to say. It's very easy to say.
True.
But I think like if that actually happens, right? Yeah, like I think I'll be in the same situation as like Damien's mom. You know what I mean? Like you'll be. It's not that like being gay is a good or bad thing, right? But it's more so like how because this is society, right? So the bulk of the population or whatever we have grown up with, we are all straight people. So what we've been conditioned to know is that humans are straight. Then I think obviously it's in the more recent years that like LGBT is more apparent and it's more accepting and all that kind of stuff. So in the future maybe there's a lot more gay people, but I guess if my son comes up to me, I'll have to take some time to accept it. Yeah.
So like so what's your immediate action? So you just say give pa sometime.
Correct.
I'm sorry.
Because like there's no way like what Damion says, you can't change it. What? If he was meant to be gay, he will be gay.
Precisely, yeah.
And how we always talk about fate, right? Like he didn't want to be gay.
Yeah, true. Same. Yeah, so if given the same situation, I mean like what you said, it's very easy to just say like you accept it, but I would really understand where he's coming from, because I feel that being gay is not a choice. Like to link to what Damion said, right? If he has an option to be straight, I'm pretty sure he would choose straight. Yeah, but it's because he doesn't. He feels better with guys. He feels that it's more natural. That's why he's gay lah. I feel that it's not a choice kind of thing. It's more like a genes, more like hormones and stuff. So I wouldn't blame him, and then I'll just accept it lah. As in, the only thing that you may find it hard is when you go to like social gatherings, you go to family gatherings, right? And then he brings a guy, and then you just gotta spend like half the time trying to explain to other people like what is going on. But I think if that's your son, then you should go above and beyond lah. Yeah. So
because we always say like it's unconditional love, or this is family.
For sure.
So at the end of the day, he's still your son. You know what I mean?
Correct. Like, okay, so like for Nigel's point, I want to like clarify something. I think like it's quite sad like when I think about it, because I know like LGBTQ got a lot like history. I think it has always been present like back in the days. Like it wasn't something that's new when someone's born, like, but it's just that back then, right, people were not accepting it a lot. In no way. I know that there are a lot of like gays and stuff like got killed by
cute.
They legit got killed. But you go and watch history, there's a lot of like instances where like gay people were killed because they're gay and like, they don't think it's natural. They were killed on the spot or whatever. They got raped and shit like that.
Oh my god.
And I think like there are a lot of forced marriages last time also, you know what I mean? So even when you're born, right, you are like assigned to like, you're gonna marry this girl when you're like adult lah. So even as unnatural as not unnatural, even as natural as it is, right, to be attracted to a guy, right, they wouldn't have the chance or opportunity to like be happy. So they end up really marrying a girl, and then their whole life, they are living in the lie lah. They're living basically in denial, and also like they're probably never happy in their life ever. True. It's really quite sad. It's how it is. It's just that, and I'm quite grateful to be born in this era where things are more accepting now. I'm not saying it's the best thing out there. Singapore's like not the best, but I'm really glad to be at least born in this era where like things are more accepting. But people are really finally realizing that these people, they don't have a choice. And sometimes it's like bulk of the majority is born not like straight, but there's this percentage, right, which is probably millions in the world. There are gay people, there are lesbian people, transgender. It's even worse, right, when you think about transgender people. When, let's say, I'm born in a male body, right, but I identify as a female. Meaning to say, like, since I was young, let's say if I'm male,
that's more complex, I think.
yeah, transgender is more complex and it's really more even worse off lah. Because they identify as a female, you know what I mean? But they're technically not gay. Let's say they're in the male body, they identify as a female, but they are in love with a guy. Because they are technically female, you know what I mean?
Oh, just that they're trapped in a male body.
Yeah, correct. So they're not gay and they're transgender because they identify as a female. I don't identify as a female. I like guys but I identify as male. That's the difference.
Like I did watch this movie. It's called The Danish Girl. Do you know about that one?
I think I hear before. Okay.
Yeah, The Danish Girl is it's a true story. It's in the olden days about how this husband and wife like they were married together, right? And then there was one day that the wife decided, hey, why not? Okay, the wife is like an artist, like a painter or something.
Okay.
Then asked the husband can you dress up as a female, just for her showcase, her showpiece. And then the moment that he tried on to dress as a female, and like his whole perspective changed. Like deep down inside, I think he has always, like what you said, identified as a female, but he just never came to accept that because of the era. Like this movie is like based back in like I think 1800s or 1900s. So the moment after he did that, like he just couldn't stop dressing as a female again.
Oh no!
So he found out that he's transgender, or like
how? Then
found out that he was
society. Did the society like do nasty things to him?
No, so like he dressed up as transgender. Like I mean, he found out that he was transgender. Then there was one day he secretly went out as a female, and then actually a guy thought that he was a girl.
Oh wow!
And then like tried to hit on him, and then realized that actually he's a dude. Yeah, wow. And then I think this guy is also low key. I don't know what you call. Does he become gay then, like the other guy?
Oh yeah.
I don't really know that.
This is some LGBT literature. Right? What is
correct. So, but the thing about like what I said about unconditional love, right? So, the wife found out that her husband is actually a transgender. So the wife was super supportive and actually supported him to go and do the surgery, the gender.
Wow. Okay, wow, shit.
Yeah, this is a true story. But then the guy died. I mean, the transgender died.
Right.
Because the surgery, I mean, back then, it was
too crazy.
Right. But yeah, so, I mean, like, to answer Isha's question, like, if it's really unconditional, like the wife to this husband, right? I'm sure you would support whoever it is. But obviously, difficult to accept at the start. But yeah, I think eventually you will accept the person for who they are.
Yeah, especially like in recent years, right? Like I can really feel the LGBT community, right? It's really starting to grow, especially with like US legalizing like gay marriage.
Yeah.
Okay, so like you know that you are gay, right? So then, what's your plan? What's your plan ahead, like with your whole love life?
Okay, wait, can I talk about something else? Can I talk about the fact that recently? Okay, so do you all know like a few years ago, like the 377? Okay, do you know about 377A?
What's that?
This law, penal code 377A.
No. As in what? It's a Singapore law.
Yeah, Singapore law. So it discriminates right against gays lah. Basically, basically like the law states that like male and male right cannot have any like sexual acts or whatever. If found right, you can be jailed up to 2 years.
Huh?
And it has always been something that like that discriminate gays lah. So recently actually right.
So wait, what? Then does this apply to females as well?
I think male only. I don't know why it's only male only.
Huh? Nani?
If I'm not wrong, it's only male only.
What?
Then,
okay.
Yeah. Then because I got go Pink Dot sometimes, right? Then recently there's 3% right who they applied to the High Court, right, to dismiss the 377A. We remove it that discriminates against LGBT lah, because it's saying that it contradicts the human right law, something across the line. But it recently right, it got dismissed only. All 3 challenges got dismissed by the High Court because the High Court said like this should be settled by the Parliament. So if any case right, the High Court won't do anything to remove the law. But let's say if it will be removed right, it should be removed by the Parliament. Yeah. So
Wow.
yeah, that's about it. Yeah. Just now you're asking something. What? What are you asking?
Oh,
Actually, I have
no.
another question. I also have a question.
Okay.
Yeah,
okay,
go
You
lah,
okay.
go
know
lah.
how recently, okay, I have this friend Wei Lun. So he likes to talk about how in today people are choosing to not identify as male or female, and
Oh yeah.
like how people want to like our gender is something like our gender is fixed.
Fluid.
Something like that, son, something like that. So they just want to be like described as like a it or something. I'm not too sure. Like I cannot.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. Do you know about this?
Not really. Like, because okay, I know it exists because like I know there are people who sometimes identify as more male, but sometimes they identify as more female. There are
Right.
things like that because okay, drag queens.
Mm.
I know. Okay, so drag queen is a persona. It's basically like acting. So imagine like let's say I'm a male, right? I just have the drag queen, right? It's my persona. So this drag queen, right, or this new name that I given for my drag queen, right? It's kind of like my persona.
Right.
Like example, my name is like Damion, right? But then
Yeah.
when I do drag, I call like Selena or something. You know what I mean? Imagine lah.
Yeah.
So it's like my persona. But sometimes people use this persona because there are times they identify as more female. So when they dress up, right, they identify as a female. But then when they get out of drag, right, they identify more as male. So it happens because I've always feel like gender is fluid also lah. Because it's just a term. It's just a name put on a.
So this is why people don't want to be identified as just male or just female.
I guess just because I can dick, right, doesn't mean that I'm a
Right.
guy lah. I'm born a guy lah, but my gender is fluid though.
Oh, this is like how I watched the what's the Malay Singapore Herza, is it?
Herzi.
Herzi, yeah. Then he dresses
Yeah.
as the female.
Correct. He's gay by the way. I saw him a few times before.
Oh, he's gay, is it?
Yeah, he's gay. I saw him a few times before.
But he publicly identifies or
I don't think so. I don't know.
Oh shit.
oh, shit.
You gotta remove this.
Okay, we might have to remove this part.
Yeah, but I have to remove this part. Yeah.
Okay. That's interesting. Okay, thanks for answering that question.
No worries. But how come you all been talking about that, sir?
Huh?
How come Weilun talking about that?
Oh, no, he likes to go and listen to like these kind of things, and like he's trying to understand why people would do this kind of stuff. Like, as in to a very conventional person, I would say if I'm a male, I'm a male. I'm a female, I'm a female.
Yeah. It's
Like why you want to go and complicate this? So if you're gay, you're just gay.
It's about time to ask Weilun to come out of the closet. Oh. Kidding.
Facts.
No lah.
No, but yeah,
But
like
it's true.
sometimes when I feel like when you need to feel like a declaration card, right? When you go under the gender section, right? It actually there's a portion saying like choose not to specify.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah. Have so like
I've seen it.
I think it's like male, female, and then like choose not to say. But okay, I must say right. European countries are more open. So when you go to Europe countries, right, they actually have a column to tick. But if you come to like Asia countries, right, it's just male and female.
Right, because I mean
Wait.
Asians are more conventional.
Yeah.
When you're overseas, do you see like gay couples holding hands together and stuff like that?
As in the first couple that I saw kissed was overseas lah. I'm not gonna lie, I
definitely
had
more
a shock.
open overseas.
Yeah. Usually it's more overseas lah.
So,
Yeah,
so
but-
for you to have experienced both sides, then I mean you live Singapore the majority of your life,
Okay.
and then you also got to experience UK.
You scare me. You say like experience both sides. I thought like I was together with a guy and a girl. I was like, wait.
No. That's not what I meant. But yeah, like since you've like been to like both spectrums of the world's opinion on LGBT, then how are you now? Like, would you say like before you were more conserved, like when you stayed in Singapore?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
For sure. Even I think before I met Damion, right, I was thinking like, okay, I'm gonna be frank here, right? I was thinking it may be like a very weird thing. Like I didn't really understand. But after I met Damion, right, as in like it opened up to a whole new perspective. Whoa. What is up? Then I think going overseas, right, it opened up a little bit more because very often we need to, as in you see around the streets, right?
Yeah.
And then when you fill up your particular form, right, they are really very open to like if you don't really know what your gender is, right, it's fine.